The Mac.
Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure.
My bad, y'all. My motherfucking dumbass done had the sound turned down. Let me go ahead and give y'all the right intro that y'all really want. You know what I mean? Since this is the greatest, intro song ever. You know what I mean? At least for right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Undisputed, they had the crown before, but shit, not no more. They got a new song now. It's this one. Shout out to my man Skip. Let's go.
The Mac.
Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike. You understand me? And you know I always got my guy Jordan with me, but today he ain't here with us, you feel me? He gonna try to pop in anytime he can, you feel me what I'm saying? So listen, if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify right now, I appreciate you and I thank you. And if you are watching on YouTube right now, I see a few views right now. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so you could be up to date with all things Under the Lights. Now listen, my guys that be watching, before I get this show on the road, you know what I mean? I'm solo today, and I sent the link out to y'all. I sent the link out so y'all could come on here because a lot of y'all niggas just be trolling. You understand? So eventually, you're going to have to talk basketball. Eventually, I told y'all, I'm not responding to y'all no more. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you tag me or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to respond. I got a whole platform right here. We could come on here and get busy. We could talk that basketball talk. But listen, like I said before, the trolling, you're going to eventually have to talk basketball or you just here for jokes. You can joke all you want to. Make all the jokes, blah, 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 blah. But eventually, that shit going to die down and we're going to do what we're here to do, which is talk sports. You understand what I'm saying? So listen, the link is still open. We live right now on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know who that is watching right now, but shit, we live. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas want to commenting. Y'all want to text me and tag me and get in my DM and all of this other shit. Here it is right now. And I know y'all niggas, go another view. I know y'all niggas is watching. You know what I'm saying? But y'all duck the real basketball talk. And so like I said before, when y'all behind that phone, nigga, you rowdy, nigga, you rap, you motherfucking rap, nigga, you goddamn DJ drama, you bone crusher with the voice and all of this shit, nigga. But when they come on this show, y'all niggas turn into Music Soul Child and get to talking all soft and shit and talking accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So listen, like I said, y'all niggas got the link. You got it. You seen it and you got it. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no bullshit at all whatsoever. So hopefully everybody doing good today. I'm doing good. You know, my Lakers lost, but it's all good. My nigga Bron, he's still GOAT. That didn't change nothing. He's still GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to the Denver Nuggets. They're the better team. You know what I mean? That's a fact. We know that. They're the better team. Shout out to my guy E. He watching right now. What's up, boy? What's up, my nigga E? I know you got the kids with you and everything running around and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So but let's go ahead and get this show on the road, man. You know what I mean? The Nuggets, they defeated the Lakers 108-106, you know what I mean, to complete the 4-1 series sweep on another Jamal Murray game winner. This nigga done hit 2 game winners in one series. In one series, man. You feel me? But let's give credit to Jamal Murray. He a dog. He a beast. I be telling my guy Jordan, if Jamal Murray had his squad like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he could be doing the same thing the SGA doing. He could be doing the same thing. Give him an opportunity with his own squad. He could do it. He make big time shots. Big time shots. He doesn't shy away from the moment. I remember in game 3, he had 6 points throughout the entire half, the entire game. He ended up with 20 because he had 14 in the fourth quarter. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, give credit to the Nuggets. They are the defending champs. They are, you know what I mean, the cream of the crop. They the team to beat. They consistent. They got knockdown shooters everywhere, and they get the job done. So, with that being said, was this the last chance that LeBron has at winning an NBA title? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you like this. No, it's not the last chance. This is not the last chance on LeBron winning the fucking title. Listen, LeBron James is still playing at a high level, an extremely high level. He's 39 going on 40, and I don't see no slowing down. You feel me? Like when I hear people today and like kids and whatever the case, man, he fast. And I'll be like, boy, only if you seen him years ago before this. You think he fast now? He was way faster. Y'all know he used to face you up and just drive right past you because the first step was so blazing fast, you couldn't stay in front of it. Now it's not that fast. Like you see Aaron Gordon on him, he might be able to stay with him, and then he try to drive past him, but he turned it into a post-up. He turned it into a post-up because he didn't blow by him. But he still has more than enough, you know what I mean, to go in there and get the job done. He played 71 games this year. And the only reason he didn't play the full 82 is because he had an ankle and a foot problem. You know what I'm saying? Remember last year in the playoffs, he had a torn ligament in his foot. You know what I'm saying? Had a torn ligament in his foot. You know what I'm saying? And then this time, he had ankle problems. We all know if LeBron James is healthy, LeBron James is going to play. LeBron James is not going to just load manage, bro. He's not going to load manage. If LeBron James is not playing, something is wrong. There's something wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So even with all of that being said, he played 35 minutes a night in 71 games, 25.7 points in 71 games on 54% shooting, 7 rebounds and 8 assists, 41% from three-point. That's the best he's ever shot from the three-point field, man. The best in his career in year 21. You know, as you get older, you get better. You know, well, some people get better. Jordan didn't get better as he got older, 39, 38, shit like that. But, you know, LeBron did. You know what I'm saying? You get better. You get better in different aspects of your game. He's getting better with shooting. You know what I mean? Type of shit like that. So, and he also had one steal a game. But against Denver, he took it up. He took it up to 27.8 points a game. That's 28 points on 56% shooting. That's 2% higher. Same rebounds with the 7, and he took it up to 9 assists, and assists more than he did in the regular season, and 2 steals a game, 1 assist more than he did in the regular season. Listen, bro, don't tell me if you put LeBron James in Denver in place of Jokic, don't tell me that the motherfucking Nuggets wouldn't still be doing what they was doing, or if not even better. You understand? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that if you put him in Boston, with Jason Tatum instead of Jason Tatum, that the way LeBron James penetrate the lane, push the pace, and he can get people wide open looks, because that's what Boston thrives off of, they three-point shooting ability. Don't tell me that they wouldn't have won 64 games, if not even more. Don't tell me if you put LeBron in OKC in place of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with them young boys, that they wouldn't even be doing what they was doing, or even better. You know why I know? Because I've seen it. I've seen him take a young team and do crazy shit with them. I've seen him do it with rookie Lonzo Ball. Remember he went out to L.A. the first year? You feel me? That was a second-year Kyle Kuzma, a third-year Brandon Ingram, and they was 4th in the West. Everybody was like, oh, he ain't going to go to the West and do nothing. The nigga was 4th in the West with young-ass players all around him, and that's when Lonzo Ball had that motherfucking shit like this. Shoot that motherfucker like that. What the fuck is that? He don't shoot like that no more. You know what I mean? Hopefully he get to come back and play in the NBA. You feel me? But he was out there doing that, 4th in the West, 20-14 record, all of that show. And everybody was like I said, he couldn't do this. And on Christmas Day, smacking the shit out the Warriors. That Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Kevin Durant, that motherfucking mega fucking team that they put together after they lost the 2016 NBA Finals, and they went out there and got Kevin Durant, the next best player in the NBA. Yeah, and they was beating their ass on Christmas Day, and then guess what? Boom, tore his growing. He tore his groin right in front of our very eyes. And everybody be like, well, they missed the playoffs his first year. Yeah, nigga, he had to miss 27 straight games. He missed a total of 55 games. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't tell me that if you put him in even in better situations, that he can't make the shit work either, because I've seen it happen. But you put the right pieces around LeBron, we know he thrives off of shooting. He thrives off of that. You know what I'm saying? And when you kicking the ball to Rui and D-Lo, it's like, bro, they hit or miss. They are hit or miss. And obviously it's a make or miss lead, but you get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. This is like you're not confident that when Rui take that shot and D-Lo take that. I know for sure when I watch the game, I'll be like, come on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like when Michael Porter shoot that motherfucker, I'm like, damn, that bitch going in. It's going in. Or Jamal Murray, or that motherfucker going in. You feel what I'm saying? So it's they up and down. It's like the stock market. You feel what I'm saying? And if you provide the Lakers with some perimeter defense, keep in mind, another good perimeter defense player for the Lakers was Gabe Vincent. He was out all year. He never got a chance to get no rhythm. So when you hear LeBron on the post game, he was talking about, we've been injured all year long. We don't know what we can be as a whole team. They don't know. We don't. Gabe Vincent, we see how he shoot the rock. You know what I mean? Now, he wasn't shooting that here like that in L.A., but maybe that's because he didn't have any rhythm. Maybe that's because he got in and went out for an extended period of time and stayed out, came back and left again, and then tried to come back. Maybe he didn't have no rhythm. Jared Vanderbilt, another perimeter defender for us, is also out. You know what I mean? He don't shoot the three ball particularly well, but he provides defense, and he's a pest on defense that can make shit happen. You feel me? So they're going to have to get some perimeter defense, people that can shoot the three, you know what I'm saying? Or another star that's consistent. I keep preaching this. I keep preaching consistency when we talk about the Denver Nuggets. It's the consistency. Like I said, LeBron and AD, Jokic and Murray, LeBron and AD played a fabulous series. They played a fabulous series. And if anybody says LeBron James didn't show up, you need your brain checked. That's a fact. If anybody say AD didn't show up, you need your brain checked. And listen, this game took a turn when Anthony Davis got hurt. I'm not saying, they would have won, but we seen, a different team when Anthony Davis was on the court. And maybe he was a stinger or whatever. I had a stinger before, and maybe that shit hurt. My whole damn near arm all the way up here was fucked up. You know what I mean? So that's probably what Anthony Davis had last night, and he just wasn't the same after that. He just wasn't the same. I don't even think he scored. If he was getting rebounds, trying to get a rebound with his right hand and bring his left hand up to bring it together. You know what I mean? It was hurting. I see him get the ball on the inbound play. They threw the ball. Normally he gonna in this position that he was in, he's gonna catch it with his left hand and bring the ball. What he did was catch it with his right hand like this. You know what I'm saying? Because he couldn't lift the arm up. So as the game went on, you know what I mean? Anthony Davis wasn't effective. I know he tried to stay out there and gut it through, but he just wasn't effective like he normally could be, and especially offensively being able to shoot and things like that. So, and listen, man, this is not, LeBron is not slowing down. You know what I mean? He's not slowing down. You feel what I'm saying? And matter of fact, and you can look at D'Lo as well. Look at D'Lo. He got a player option. D'Lo has a player option. So D'Lo's going to want that check. He going to want that check. Niggas trying to get money, man. He going to want that check. And he going to want that check based off how he played in the regular season, but mainly how he finished the season, like down that stretch, because I think he may have averaged like 20 or 21 or something like that down the stretch. You're not going to base everything off of like a whole 3 or 4 year contract. So he had a good regular season, 18 points a game and shit like that. He played over 70 games. So he had a good regular season, and plus how he ended the season. You're not going to say, well, we're not going to give him a 3-year deal or a 4-year deal because he had 0 points in his player, so he did this in his player, or whatever the case may be. Somebody going to pay him. He's still going to get paid. Me personally, I wouldn't have. It's too much up and down. It's too, like I said, when Rui and D'Lo got the ball, when they taking them shots, that's like, man, please hit this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the utmost confidence, you know what I'm saying, in Rui and D'Lo. And if the Lakers were able to, obviously, I don't know like all of the assets that they have. I think they got a few 2 or 3 first round picks that they can trade or whatever the case may be. But me personally, I think you would have to. I want to see Austin Reeves and Rui back, and maybe add something to it. But if not, I think Austin Reeves could stay and Rui could go, because Austin Reeves gives more production than Rui. You know what I mean? Now you can say, well, Rui provides better defense, but we're gonna need some scoring too. Austin Reeves can shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? He up and down a little bit too, but he's more consistent than Rui. You know what I'm saying? So if it was up to me, Just get somebody else in there that can provide perimeter defense. Gabe Vince is going to be there unless they're going to put him in the trade. They probably won't because they know he was in and out the lineup all year long. You feel me? So yeah, bro, they just got to listen. The NBA is better now. It's. I know people say, "Oh, this area is soft." It's this all of those bullshit they be speaking, but the skill of the game is much higher, bro. Players have gotten better. The conference has gotten better. Like, bro, you're gonna have to. This is not the '90s when you got one star on the team. You know what I mean? Then it's it's everybody else. So you got this star, and it's not like that no more. It's been not like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that into account as well. You feel me? But so before I move on, this is what I wanted to say because I had a question for some people. It's like, where's all the people? You know what I mean? That said Kevin Durant was better than LeBron James. Where's all that? Because they just got swept by the young-ass Timberwolves. Okay? The young-ass Timberwolves. They don't have no playoff experience. They don't. If I'm not mistaken, Kevin Durant had been to the finals. Then won a couple championships. We know how he won that. Easy championships. But hell, he been there. He went there in 2012 too. They lost to Miami, but shit, he got that experience. You feel me? Devin Booker, he been to the finals. He got that experience. You feel me? So shit, it's like, bro, like y'all lost to a very inexperienced team. And see, this is the problem. The thing is, everybody when Kevin Durant went to Golden State and they won in 2017 and 2018, like I always say, there was no mystery. There was no mystique. There was nobody on earth that thought all other 29 teams were going to lose to the Golden State Warriors on top of having Kevin Durant. You're unbeatable, dog. You're not going to beat that squad. So when that happened, you have motherfuckers that want to halt him. Oh, he's better than LeBron James. He's better than LeBron James. You even had Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith making the case, oh, he's better than LeBron James. And what's crazy about that is this. When Kevin Durant, what's crazy about that is this. When Kevin Durant decided to make the decision to go out to Golden State, Stephen A. Smith got on ESPN. I don't watch the shows no more, but this is when I was watching. This is 2016, obviously. So Stephen A. Smith went on ESPN. Obviously, they live every day. And completely obliterated. Get it on. Threw up on, wiped his ass, and threw the tissue down there to all on Kevin Durant. And said that was the weakest move in the history of the NBA by a superstar. That's exactly what he said. Not saying the man in general. He's saying the move that he made to go to a 73, and you're a mega superstar. And you went to a 73-9 team. That's the greatest regular season team of all time. You feel me? You decided to go there after they beat you and you was down 3-1. That's what he did. And Stephen A. Smith obliterated him for that. But when they won the 2 championships, that's when he wanted to halt Kevin. Well, even after the first one, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to halt Kevin Durant over LeBron James. So this is what you motherfuckers be speaking out both sides of their neck. So you criticizing, and rightfully so, for going to a 73-9 team, a team who has been back and forth to the finals that did not need you. You know what I mean? You criticize him and beat him over the head for that. You know what I mean? Everybody did. And like I said, and rightfully so. But then when they go out there and win and do it exactly what was supposed to happen because there was no mystery or no mystique, now you want to halt him over LeBron James. And that's the same time that they wanted to halt Steph Curry into the top 10 player of all time type shit. How does that work, man? How does that work? The Minnesota Timberwolves, they're not a team that's going to sweep you. I promise you, that Minnesota team right there, they wouldn't sweep a LeBron James team in the first 7 years in Cleveland. And that's a fact. They wouldn't even sweep that team. Kevin Durant is not a leader of men, if you ask me. All of his success, he been in the league 17 years. 17 years. And you on your way out. And LeBron James, 17 years, he was hosting the title. Holding up a motherfucking title in year 17 and should have won MVP, but they gave it to Giannis. Just like AD should have won Defensive Player of the Year, and they gave it to fucking to Giannis as well. That's the same year, that weekend, when the Milwaukee Bucks came to town on that Friday and the Lakers wiped their ass the fuck down. And in the closing minutes of the game, it was LeBron versus Giannis, and he was taking that ass to the rim, banging on him, landed up and one, made him look foolish. You understand me? And then that very Sunday, the Clippers came to town. Well, they already in the same town. The Clippers came to the building, you feel me? And we wiped their ass down too. Right? This is right before the Kobe shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Kevin Durant, bro, what has he done for you to say he's better than LeBron James? Where are those people at? That's what I'd be wondering. Because then now those people is like, oh, yeah, he ain't even the top 10 player no more. No more? So wait a minute. You already cemented him. When you write your name in cement, it's already there. It's already there. You know what I'm saying? You know how have you ever seen people lay in cement and you step on that motherfucker, you got a footprint? Unless it's there. It's still wet and they ain't even there. They not there to cover it up. They're not there to cover that footprint up. They go on lunch break and you come and step on it, and now it's a footprint there forever. You feel what I'm saying? His leg, it's already there. So if you had him in the top 10, that means you was a prisoner of the fucking moment. And it was all because he beat LeBron James. They beat LeBron James. Bro, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that. Where's all those people at? Because you also got swept. You also got swept by motherfucking the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics, are you kidding me? They don't have enough power to sweep you when you in Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving, huh? Are you kidding me? So he's been fed silver spoons since he's been in the league. I always say, niggas that come in the league and they got squads with them and they build championship teams around them, you getting fed with a silver spoon. Niggas ain't never had to eat with their hands, never. You feel me? So I just be wondering where all those people at that say he was better than LeBron James and all of that shit, but now he's not. Now he's not top 10 no more. He's like, it's already cemented, right? That's what y'all be saying. You know what I mean? Y'all halted Steph Curry, y'all halted LeBron, Kevin Durant in the top 10 and all of that shit because of that shit. That overpowering ass team where everybody knew they were going to win, and you halted them in the top 10 because of that. Get the fuck out of here. But hey, it is what it is. So like I said, man, shout to the Denver Nuggets. They are a great basketball team. And I said before, you're going to have to play damn near perfect basketball to beat them. You know what I mean? And so they got closers. They got a whole lot of, they got a lot of shot makers. The Lakers don't have enough of them. They have a lot of consistency. The Lakers don't have consistency in their others. You know what I mean? Like Michael Porter was consistent all series. You know what I mean? That's the factor right there. And then you got another game. It was a game 3. Aaron Gordon, 29 points and 15 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's either Michael Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope, or Aaron Gordon on a nightly basis. All 3 of them, 1 of them, 2 of them. And even when Aaron Gordon or Caldwell Pope don't even have the best game, it's Michael Porter Jr. with the points that he puts up. And then you go look at the production from, the Lakers, others, and it's not matching his. So you're not going, unless you can get somebody to match that, you're not going to beat them. You feel what I'm saying? So congrats to them. And it is what it is. But like I said, I'm still waiting on those people to tell me, you know what I mean, about, KD, where they at, about him being better than LeBron James. That's all I'm saying. So it is what it is, though. So moving on, sticking with the NBA and the Lakers. Listen, should LeBron leave LA for a better opportunity at winning the title? Should he leave the Los Angeles Lakers for a better opportunity at winning a title? I'm going to tell you this, bro. Absolutely not. No, he shouldn't leave. Listen, bro. LeBron James, why would he want to leave? He already GOAT. He already the fucking GOAT. Greatest of all time. You feel what I'm saying? So the man got 4. You got to get 6 rings. No, you don't. If it's all about rings, then Bill Russell's the GOAT. He has 11 of them. So tell Jordan to come back and get 5 more or 6 more to pass him, and then he'll be better. And I don't want to hear nothing about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he was playing against these guys. He was doing it. My nigga, Jordan didn't beat any great organizations. The great teams he had a chance to beat was in the 80s, the Big 3 Celtics, Bad Boy Pistons, and the real Showtime Lakers. 1991 is not Showtime Lakers. He's not. Kareem was retired. Michael Cooper was gone. This is decline, and the Bulls were on the rise. You feel what I'm saying? It's not Showtime Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, should he leave to go do that? No, he's already go. He got 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs, and 4 NBA MVPs. The man has got businesses out, his business shit going on out there. You know what I mean? You got your kids out there still. I'm pretty sure his daughter, his kids, they in high school. Well, Bronny's in college. Mike, he's going to the NBA draft. Bryce, he's in high school. You feel what I'm saying? Going into his, junior, senior year, his daughter has probably made friends at her school. They're not trying to leave no more. His wife, she's probably got, I guarantee you, Savannah is just not sitting at home every single day doing nothing. Oh, my husband's rich. I'm not doing anything. I doubt it. I don't think she's doing that. I don't know her, but I highly doubt that Savannah is just sitting at home doing nothing. They got shit going on out there, bro. All they need to do is do what I just said, is get somebody on the perimeter that can play solid. Listen, consistent players. Let's do it like that. It has to be consistent players. I don't give a fuck about, and they got to be consistent in the playoffs. I don't want to hear anything about, he like a D-Lo, he averaged 19, he averaged 20. What about them playoffs? So LeBron doesn't need to leave. He don't need to leave, but if he wanted to, he can come to Philadelphia. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't mind that. Unless he was going there, I wouldn't even, no, but I don't even think he's going to do that. You know what I mean? Because he had an opportunity to come to Philly. You know what I'm saying? It was like Philly, LA. Philly, LA. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. The weather, business opportunities, all of that. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't snowing. He spent his whole life in snow. Whole life. So 18 years till he got into the league. He was all in Akron. Then 7 years in Cleveland. So 25 years is all in the snow. You know what I'm saying? So leaving, no, don't leave. Just get the team better. And you can do that. They can do that. They just got to do it. And see, let me tell you something else too, before I move on. I blame this on Rob Pelinka and the staff as well. Why would you let Caldwell Pope walk? The same thing Caldwell Pope was doing in Denver, he was doing for the Lakers. Right or wrong? He was doing for the Lakers. Why would you let Caruso walk? Huh? Why would you let Caruso walk? Caruso wanted to stay and take a pay cut. So Caldwell Pope, you see what he did for the Lakers every night on a nightly basis and in the fucking playoffs. Okay? That's what you see. Defense on the perimeter. Knock down threes in transition. Wide open spot up threes. Just being a pest and just being the type of guy, the same shit you see in Denver, he was doing that. Why wouldn't you pay that? Then on top of that, like I said, you let Caruso walk. That's another defender. That's another guy that can shoot the ball from the three. I'm not saying he's Klay Thompson or he's, he gonna knock it down all the time, but he can shoot the three ball. So, perimeter defense, he can get out in transition. He can pass the ball as well. He can throw the oop and he can catch the oop. Hit the man in the corner, drive the ball. Caruso wanted to stay, but you let that go. But that's 2 guys. So you let 2 guys go. Oh, most of all, why the fuck you let Dwight Howard go? He can't play no more? Yes, he can. 6'11", big and strong. I always say Jokic is taking advantage of these slender, small centers. AD is not a center. He's a power forward. Jokic is fucking huge, bro. He's got to be 285, 290. He got to be. And he's over 7 feet tall. You know what I mean? That's like a kryptonite. And if Jokic still get off and they still win, then more power to you. But I'm not about to have you out here on fucking Rui and goddamn Anthony Davis, where Anthony Davis could be saving his energy for the offensive side of the ball and then play defense, and then he could help side defense on Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they let that go? So that's 3 guys. And then on top of that, you remember they brought Russell Westbrook in. His contract alone was more than what motherfucking Caruso and Caldwell Pope wanted alone. But you gave him that in 2 fucking years. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. It's just the shit like that. You can't have that. You can't have that. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You feel me? But he does not need to leave LA. Like I said, just stay and just get the team better. You feel me? So moving on. And once again, for y'all who listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify right now, I appreciate you and I thank you. If you're watching, I got some views right now here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't hit the like and subscribe button already, hit that like and subscribe button. You see the social media down here at the bottom of the screen. That's the TikTok, that's the IG, and that's the YouTube. Follow all of that shit. Follow all of them. Contact me. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Comment. follow, share it, like it, subscribe, do all of that. I love you. You know what I mean? So, sticking with the NBA, I got another question about these Lakers, right? So, the reports I've been seeing reports. I've been seeing reports, and they've been saying, so I'm looking at the comments right now. Austin Johnson, Jokic would foul Dwight Howard out. Come on. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Because here's the thing, Austin. I'm glad you said that, Austin. Here's the thing. He's not going to foul Dwight Howard out. You know why? Because Dwight Howard, did he foul him out in 2020? He was doing the same thing. Dwight Howard is a pest, bro. He gets under your skin. He's following Jokic up and down the court. He just eating away at him, and it's frustrating him as well. You know what I'm saying? And listen, whether you foul, even if he was to foul Dwight Howard out, I don't believe he would. You know what I mean? He liked to flop, Austin. You know he liked to flop. You know what I mean? But Dwight Howard is a bigger body. You can't just back him down. He bullies Anthony Davis. He bullies Rui. He bullies them. He don't bully Dwight Howard. Austin, Joel Embiid, I'm a Sixers fan, right? And obviously I fuck with LeBron. But Joel Embiid is a big body. And if you watch basketball, I know you see the difference in him playing against Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid get money on him. He don't look like Jokic against Joel Embiid. The last time I seen Joel Embiid, another victory. What do he have, 27-11 or something like that? And before that, it was 47-18-5 on his head. He's physical, driving to the rim. Jokic, when a big body on big body, he don't want that. Jokic don't really want no physicality. He don't really want that. You know what I mean? He looked physical against AD and Rui because he ain't got to be too physical for them. He ain't got to be. He probably got AD by motherfucking 40, 50 pounds. And he probably got Rui by more. Rui might be like 240, maybe something like that, maybe. He can't fuck with Jokic. He's too small. Jokic doesn't really like the physicality. And Dwight Howard would be the perfect guy to bring back because he's still healthy. He's still athletic. He's still in shape, and he can give Jokic problems. And we've seen it. You know what I mean? Dwight Howard doesn't have to be, you know what I mean, Orlando Dwight Howard, both ends of the floor. He ain't got to be that. Even if he was, I wish they would use him you can't tell me he forgot how to post up, forgot how to get some buckets. He ain't got to get the 10, 15 touches, but give him something down there and make Jokic play defense. Because Jokic ain't got no defense either. And if they was to give Dwight Howard the ball, he'll foul out as well. And let Dwight Howard work, he gonna be in some foul trouble too. You know what I'm saying? So Jokic is not, Jokic is very good. He's a great basketball player. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference when you're going against niggas your size and who's more physical than you. You know what I mean? It can do the same thing that you do, and we see it when he faces Joel Embiid, and for that matter with Dwight Howard. So it is what it is, bro. So, but shout out to you though, Austin. Shout out to you, my guy. Thanks for the comment, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. Keep watching, like, and subscribe, bro. Much love to you, baby. And I wish you well, whatever you're doing in life. I wish you well. So I've been seeing and hearing reports saying that Darvin Ham is unlikely to return as the Lakers head coach. You know what I'm saying? Should he be the Lakers head coach moving forward? Listen, man. I think Darvin Ham, obviously when shit don't go the way you want it to go, so they blame the coach. You know what I mean? Unless it's just something blatant like this dude fucked up and he choked or whatever the case may be. But if it ain't that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're gonna go to the coach. You know what I mean? But I think Darvin Ham he did a good job. You know what I'm saying? And like LeBron said, it's like he didn't have a whole lineup all year long. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what they could have been with the addition of Gabe Vincent. You know what I mean? And then you re-signed Rui, Austin Reeves, and Jared Vanderbilt, shit like that. So that's defense for Jared Vanderbilt. That's defense, perimeter defense, and 3-ball for Gabe Vincent, who he didn't get a chance to get any rhythm because he was out here building a new crib out there in motherfucking California. He built a new one. You feel what I'm saying? With that 3-year, $33 million deal he got. I'm surprised he found some land out there to build on. You feel me? But he found some space and started building that motherfucker for sure. You know what I mean? But listen, LeBron and AD balled the fuck out. I just went over LeBron's stats. AD stats is similar. They balled out all year long. AD plays 76 games, bro. He balled out. I don't have no only complaint. Only, like I said before, the only complaint I have of Anthony Davis is when he goes to the rim and he's trying to draw the foul and he do all of that. Bro, go up and try to score. Go up and try to score, because a lot of those times against Jokic when he was doing that, they wasn't giving him the whistle. Now, if it's Jokic on the other end, they go, doop, 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 doop. You know what I'm saying? So, but they wasn't giving it to him. You feel what I mean? But when it comes to Darvin Ham, bro, you can question some of the things. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about, like, you know, like the defense, right? Like I always say, and hopefully whoever's watching right now, you can see, you can understand and kind of see what I'm trying to explain. You got Jamal Murray, or anybody for that matter. You got a ball handler at the top. He's getting guarded by Austin Reeves or whoever, right? Whoever Anthony Davis is guarding, matter of fact, I'm going to just use Jokic and Murray. You got Murray with the ball at the top. You got Austin Reeves guarding him. Everybody's on their man. Everybody's on their man. When Jokic goes up to set a screen, there's no reason why Anthony Davis should not be up there with him. Prime example, on the play last night, on the game-winning play from Jamal Murray, see, Anthony Davis was body to body with Jokic, because he's telling himself, if he go up there to set that screen, I'm going with him. And when Jokic broke away from AD didn't go up there. You feel what I'm saying? He just stood there. Why did you let your body disconnect from Jokic? So now you make it 2-on-1. Now you make it easy. You make it easy for Jamal Murray to get on up, I'm about to say get upfield, to get up court and get a running head start for that floater that he shot. Austin Reeves is trailing him. He's trailing him. He had no effect on that shot. These guys work on these shots every day in practice, all of that. You think if I'm right here shooting, somebody that's right here trailing me is going to affect me? No, we work on that. We work on people shoot when the players, they work on that. When you're shooting and somebody is running out at you, they work on that every day. You know what I'm saying? But the defense is what I question sometimes, because why do you sit there and let it continue to happen? When it was a 20-point lead in game 2, when I seen them chipping away at the lead, I'm like, okay, so AD, you're going to keep on letting Jokic go set this screen. And Murray, that got 6 points going into the fourth quarter, he ends up with 20 by allowing him to do the same exact thing the whole fucking time. And then Rui ends up on Jokic, and y'all let him go one-on-one and back him down under the rim and get an easy bucket. And then the lead is gone. And then we get a timeout. No, baby. No, Darvin Ham. You got to correct that from the get-go. 20-point leads ain't shit no more in the NBA. You can go down and hit 3-4 threes in a row because it has happened. Now it's down to under double digits. You feel me? Don't wait. No. When you get a 6-0 run, 20-point lead, a 6-0 run, I'm 8-0 run. Timeout. Yo, make that adjustment right there. Matter of fact, yell it. Scream it. Scream it. Show your frustration on the sideline. Let your team know that we're not doing that. Eric's supposed to do it. That's what he does. You see Miami come out with a different attitude. Yeah, they're not talented enough to beat the Boston Celtics, but you see when they beat them, it was a different game in defense. And that's the adjustments that needs to be made. So you can question that a little bit, but you can also question that with other coaches too. Every coach out there ain't telling their man, get up on the screen all the way. They ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? The timeouts, you can question that with anybody. You feel me? The challenges and all of that shit. You feel me? Listen, at the end of the day, bro, the others got to play better. The others got to play better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, he can't make their shots go in. You're a professional athlete. You get paid money. D-Lo, you look at this crowd and all the time. Austin Reed, you doing this all the time. And Rui, you out here, let's go. When LeBron kicked that open shot to you, that wide open shot, there's nobody in the fucking vicinity of these niggas, man. and they missing. That ain't Darvin Ham's fault, bro. It's not his fault. And it also doesn't help. It doesn't help when you got Anthony Davis saying, sometimes we don't know what we're doing on both ends of the floor. When you come out and say that don't help the situation. Who you talking about? You're talking about the coach. Talking about the coach. So that does not help the situation. You feel what I'm saying? So, bro, I mean, listen. I think Darvin Ham deserves his job. I do, bro. I don't think he should lose his job. Like, what coach you gonna get? Because the coach, if they fire Darvin Ham, now you're coming in with another coach. This is his second year as head coach. Now you're coming in with another coach who's gonna do things totally different. And unless it's different for the better, what does it fucking matter? I think you should ride with Darvin Ham. Ride with Darvin Ham. That's what you should do, and bring him back. He deserves his job, bro. And and this the thing. This is what I want to say too, though. Right? Check this out. We're talking about coaching and shit, right? When it comes to coaches and coaching and shit like that, see, LeBron James has never, ever had a great or a legendary coach at all. See, when you talk about like some of the greatest players to ever play the game, Jordan, he had Phil Jackson, and who might be arguably the greatest coach of all time. Now, I got Greg Popovich. I got Greg Popovich as the greatest coach of all time because Greg Popovich was building a team. You know what I mean? He was picking, Tim Duncan and Ginobili and Tony Parker. He picked those, he drafted those guys, and he was coaching as well. Phil Jackson, on the other hand, he ain't never built shit. He's never built anything. The team, the Jordan and Pippen, they was already there. Out there in L.A., Kobe, Shaq, Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, they was already there. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, he brought the triangle. He brought the triangle, which is a system. And that's when the Bulls took off in the triangle system. Because before the triangle system, they wasn't winning shit. They wasn't winning absolutely nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Now, now in the 90s, now I can always say the 90s competition, like I said before, was not better than the 80s competition because I'm still waiting on guys to tell me which great organization Michael Jordan beat. Because in the 90s, I keep trying to get people to also tell me which team in the 90s was better than the teams in the 80s. So he thrived and won on beating teams that were not that good. You feel me? So he had that, and with the triangle system, that's also the same system that Phil Jackson went out to LA and won 5 more championships with. And that system, you understand? So we give him much credit for that. Much credit. But in order to run that system, you got to have a great team around you. Look at the Knicks. They tried to run it. What happened? Oh, okay. It didn't work out for them that well, did it? Absolutely not. You feel what I'm saying? And I mentioned Phil Jackson. I mentioned Kobe and Shaq. They also had Phil Jackson. Look at the other greats, Magic and Kareem. They had Pat Riley. We know what Pat Riley represent. You understand? And listen, Kareem, he also had a legendary coach in John Wooden at UCLA. You know, the Wooden Award winner. Yeah, that's named after him. You know what I'm saying? Larry Bird, he had Red Auerbach. Tim Duncan, I mentioned Greg Popovich, he had him. And since they already putting Steve Kerr in a great conversation, you know what I mean, as coaching, Steph Curry, he's had great coaching. LeBron James has never, ever had a great coach. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about this system shit, the system, so is Michael Jordan a system player? Because without the triangle, he didn't win anything. It was just score a whole bunch of points and get sent the fuck home. When they got some order in that motherfucker, you know what I mean? And that triangle came, ta-da, along with the lesser talented competition in the 90s versus the 80s. You feel what I'm saying? So is Steph Curry a system player? Is he? Let me know. Because that's the system that they run, and that doesn't mean that they still wouldn't be great basketball players. But what they had, the success that they had without that system. What I do know is this: LeBron James is the system. He is the system. You need to do it the way he wants to do it. That's the best way. It's been proven. The D-Wade documentary, D-Wade said it himself. He said, listen, in 2011, we was playing the way I wanted to play. Couldn't do that after that. Hand the team to him. It's his team now. Take it over. LeBron James is the system, man. You feel me? And if somebody gonna say, well, they had Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra back then was not the Eric Spoelstra he is today. He has gotten exponentially better, and I've said that on this show a million times. A million times. So all the success that LeBron James has had, and keep in mind, this is with 3 different organizations. You know how tough that is, my guy? And let's not act like he can't carry no organization, because he did it for 7 years in Cleveland without a championship winning organization and took that team to the finals. You feel me? Michael Jordan never done that. And if so, let me know when. Kobe never done that. If so, let me know when. Magic never done that. Shaq never done that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when. You can if I'm wrong, shit, point that shit out. I ain't tripping. I'm not Einstein. I'm not perfect. There's only one perfect man in the world. That's God. Whoever you believe in, that's the only perfect man in the world. You feel me? I'm not. But if I'm lying somewhere, then let me know. So let's not act like he can't do this shit with lesser talent. You know what I mean? And that's just another reason I say he's the greatest player of all time. He doesn't have the great coach. And matter of fact, Michael Jordan had one of the greatest coaches in college. Dean Smith, may God rest his soul. One of the greatest coaches ever. So he was molded, man. LeBron ain't never had that. And the man got 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs, and 4 league MVPs. Come on, dog. He's never had a great coach. But with all that being said, Darvin Ham should have his job back. He should have his job back. He didn't do a freaking terrible job, bro. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. Let's say this. If those guys was knocking down their shots, let's say that they knocking down their shots. Let's just say they had the consistency of the Nuggets, the Porter, the Gordon, the type of shit like that. They had the consistency of that, and they knocking down their shots and shit. So what? All of a sudden, Darvin Ham, he's great now. He's great. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it 100, man. You gotta keep it 100, but you can't do that. You can't have it both ways. That's just like when they say, "Oh, when LeBron made this pass, that guy missed it. Oh, you should have took the shot. Oh, you should have took the shot." But the time he passed it to the motherfucker and then hit it, great pass by LeBron James. Bitch, it was great from the beginning. The motherfucker was wide open. What are we talking about? So Darvin Ham needs his job back. Let's not do that. Now you're gonna go on another coaching search. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like maybe, you know what? Maybe LeBron James need to go back in GM mode. Maybe he does. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he need to go back into that. You know what I'm saying? Because you let Caldwell Pope go. You know what? I don't even want to get into that no more. Y'all know what it is with that shit. You know what it is with that. But yeah, Darvin Ham need his job back, and I hopefully see him next year. You know what I mean? So moving on, sticking with the NBA. You know what I mean? We got a Game 5 matchup tonight. And if you listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, once again, I thank you. And whoever's watching on YouTube right now, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. You know what I mean? Leave a comment. Holler at me. You watching, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? So who wins tonight's Game 5 matchup? My Sixers or the New York Knicks? Listen, we in the Garden tonight. We're in the Garden, right down the road. You know what I'm saying? And before I get into that, let me address Joel Embiid saying that he was ticked off with the Sixers fans, you know what I mean, for allowing the New York Knicks fans to invade Philadelphia, the Wells Fargo Center, right? Bro, the Philadelphia 76ers tickets are right here, right? Are right here. The New York Knicks tickets are up here. You feel me? New York is a different market. You know what I'm saying? It's a large market. And when you raise the price on the Sixers tickets, you know what I'm saying? And they're still cheaper than the New York Knicks tickets. And it's right down the street. You can have right on the track. It's right down the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? I promise you they're going to make that trip every time. I promise you. And listen, the Knicks fans, look at the Knicks fan base. The Knicks ain't won shit since 1973. It's been 50 years? 50 years. Going on 51, because they're not winning this year either. You feel me? And they still pack out the Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world today. They still pack out MSG. The Knicks fans travel, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. But at the end of the day, Philly, we still cannot allow that. You know what I mean? I ain't in nobody's pockets, you know what I'm saying? But the tickets is high, bro. They high. Tickets is high. And they cheaper than the New York Knicks tickets. So like I said, they used to paying high price. They see these tickets, oh yeah, damn, it's right down the street. Pew, they hop on that. You feel me? So I think that's the reason. But like I said, you go look at the football games. You might go to as much as I hate to say their name, Cowboys fans. They travel. My Eagles, we go to LA, they travel. You know what I mean? They travel. Maybe they already out there, but still, Eagles fans travel. The New York Knicks fans, they travel, bro. They gonna go anywhere. The New York Knicks can have a game in goddamn Timbuktu with no bleachers. They gonna be sitting on rocks and everything else, jumping up and down and screaming, New York, New York. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me at all. I was kind of ticked off because I was like, damn, I had to look at like, damn, are we in Philly or are we motherfucking in New York? They was in that motherfucker. They was in there. But shout out to the Knicks fans, man. So who wins tonight's Game 5 matchup? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. My Sixers. You thought I was gonna say 4-1? No, motherfucker. No, not at all. Jalen Brunson went off last game. They went off. You feel me? Well, he went off. 47 points. They needed every bit of it. They won by 5 points. You feel me? So and keep in mind, in the fourth quarter, we had 16 points total for the Sixers. Joel Embiid played the entire second half. So I want to put this in perspective because we had this discussion yesterday. Me, my guy Jordan, and my nigga E. I said they was like, oh, you gotta play. It's you go down 3-1. I said, listen, that's fine and dandy. That's cool. Joel Embiid is already hobbled. He's already hurt. He played the whole 12 minutes of the first quarter. He sat for a little bit of the second quarter, played the rest of the second quarter, played the whole third and the whole fourth. If you're going to want him to be productive, you have to give him rest. And they're like, well, he scored 50, he scored 30, and he scored another 30. He did. But guess what? I bet he didn't play the whole third quarter. I bet he didn't play the whole fourth quarter. 41 minutes or 44 minutes. They wasn't 24 minutes in a row. It wasn't 24 minutes in a row. So he had time to go there and breathe, my nigga. He had time to go there and breathe. Whether it's 2 minutes, it doesn't matter. If that's the case, you look at boxing. You know how they got they got 45 seconds or 60 seconds in between rounds? It looked like they never even sat down, does it? But guess what? It helps, my nigga. Taking a breather helps, bro. Even if it's a little bit. Even if it's a little bit, it helps. He's the F-250. I'm talking about Joel Embiid. He's a dump truck. He's a F-250, whatever big truck or semi you want to call it. When it's time, when that shit start getting hot, boy, you better pull over. You better pull over. You know what I'm saying? Because it get hot. And if you want me to keep on traveling down this road, I'm gonna have to take a break. Pour some antifreeze in this motherfucker. It's getting hot. Antifreeze should be Gatorade, water, whatever you want to call it on the sideline. But hey, I need antifreeze in this big ass truck. Yeah, it's hot. And let me sit here for a minute and I'll get back on the road to get you to your destination. You know what I mean? You can't do that. And he's already hurt at that. You can't do that. So, but I got Game 5, my Sixers tonight to extend the series and bring it back to Philly for Game 6. And I still, like I said, Sixers in 7. And until they put up 4 wins, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Sixers in 7. And let's once again give credit. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of, go out there and play through that injury. If you're going to have him out there so he can give you his best. Simple as that. Don't overdo it because, listen, winning a championship, the hopes of that is out the window. You're not going to win a championship with a hobble Joel Embiid. It's not. He can't even defend the way he wants to. It's just not going to happen, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, why would you do that? Don't play in the whole third. Don't play in the whole fourth. I bet you he won't. I bet you Nick Nurse don't do that tonight. I bet you he don't play Joel Embiid a whole third and a whole fourth quarter, no matter what. I bet you he don't do it because he ain't gonna have no gas. He already on a half a tank. You feel me? It's gonna go out quick. You know what I mean? So I got the Sixers winning tonight. I got them, kind of keeping, Jalen Brunson in a little more check. You know what I'm saying? If they can hold him, you know what I mean? If he can, I'm not saying he got to have, another terrible game, but just hold him in check. They won by 5 points. He had 47. You know what I mean? But on top of that, can't have 16 points in the fourth quarter. Can't have that. It's going to happen like that again, maybe, if Joel Embiid plays the whole 24 minutes of the second half. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, Sixers tonight, they hold Jalen Brunson in check. You know what I mean? He's not going to go ahead and go off. They're going to be hyping New York because they've been in the play. They ain't been in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Well, they haven't had no success. You know what I mean? It's been over 50 fucking years. You understand what I'm saying? So they're going to take anything they can get. They're going to take anything that they can get. You know what I mean? And, hey, do what you do, but you ain't winning tonight. So I got my Sixers. You feel me? So moving on. OKC, they sweep the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round. You know what I mean? All the Thunder, legit title contenders. And this is an easy one for me. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just not. No, OKC is not. They are not legit title contenders. You know what I mean? Legit title contenders mean you believe they can win a title. That's what legit title contenders mean. You believe that they can win the title. I don't believe they can win a title. We were saying that if OKC went up against an 8th seed, well, they were 7th seed, but if the Lakers was an 8th seed and they went up against OKC, they going home in the first round. Experience and just the willpower and just the know how to play. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, they was playing the Pelicans without Zion and you swept them. That does nothing for me. Did you see how Zion looked against the Lakers that last game? You feel me? Zion looked possessed. He looked possessed because he was balling out. And like I said before about this series, I said if Zion was here, this would be it definitely wouldn't be a sweep. I think it would have the potential to be 3-1 or 2-2. I stand on that because Zion, I see him going through the chest of Chet Holmgren. I see him going through his body, bro. That little frame, that little bird frame that he has. I see him going through that and around it the entire game, going to the rim, getting fouled, slowing the game down. You know what I'm saying? It would be different, but since he's not there, they did what they were supposed to do. They did exactly what they were supposed to do, but it kind of looked like New Orleans just laid down too. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like to me. It's like, fuck it, oh well. You know what I'm saying? But no, OKC are not title contenders. You know what I mean? They're a good young basketball team. You know what I mean? Now, if they had LeBron James in place of Shea, title contenders for sure. And I know ain't nobody gonna disagree with that. Not at all. You understand? But it's gonna be exciting to see OKC how they, built that young team. If they able to keep all the pieces. One thing we know about OKC, they draft well. They draft well. You know what I mean? They gonna pay you. Well, they ain't pay James Harden that $4 million, but since then they pay you. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to the Thunder. You know what I mean? We'll see. Hopefully Zion showed me that I feel like he really I know he hears the criticism about his weight. I know he hears that shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I think Zion, he really wants to win, bro. And he just had bad luck, you know what I mean, with the injuries and shit. Same thing with Joel Embiid, bro. They just had bad luck, man. You know what I mean? You could be a great player and look at Penny Hardaway. Look at Grant Hill. Look at D Rose. You know what I mean? D Rose won an MVP in 3 years? He was 22. The youngest to ever do it. 1 year out of college. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. MVP. We never even got to see the best of Derrick Rose. So understand, when you try to compare somebody to prime D Rose, was that really prime D Rose? You feel me? And you could put that D Rose MVP up against a lot of people, and he still wasn't at his best because he was going to get better without the injuries. You feel me? So it just happens like that sometime, man. For real. So shout out to the Pelicans, shout out to OKC young squad, and hopefully Zion could come back, you know what I mean, and he could work out in the summer. And I don't know if it's his diet or maybe, like I said, he's explosive. So all that shit come from his hamstring right now. It's a hamstring. Explosive. And he big. He sweat a lot. He big. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good 6'1", 6'2", 265. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to run up and down the court full speed and just get up and down. Obviously, I ain't play NBA basketball, but when you play competitive basketball with guys that love to hoop, bro, and they not walking up the court, and you up and down. Tired is tired. You know what I'm saying? Tired is tired, and I'm a big body, you feel me? So I can see Zion, and he's attacking the rim like that every play and sprinting up and down the court. Bro, I don't know if it's just the diet or if it's a weight thing. But maybe he don't want to take too much weight off of him because maybe he'll lose some of his strength, or maybe not. But hopefully they can get it under control, bro. Him, the nutritionist, and the whatever workout he's doing, or whatever the case may be, bro. He can come back and have a successful career and hopefully be injury free, man. Because I would like to see Zion one day, in MVP talks. I would like to see Zion perform in playoffs. I would like to see Zion perform under expectations as well. You feel me? So shout to OKC, you know what I mean? Thunder, and shout New Orleans Pelicans, you know what I mean? He come back better next season, man, hopefully. You feel me? So moving on, last topic of the day, y'all, before I get up out of here, you feel me? The T-Wolves, they face the Nuggets in the semifinals, the second round. Who wins this series? Listen, the hater in me is saying Minnesota. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But the realist in me is going to say Denver. You know what I'm saying? For one, Jokic and Murray, Ant-Man, Karl Anthony Towns, big cat. I think I'll take Jokic and Murray, the best duo in basketball, and they're champions. Defending champions is that. Yeah, they got Naj Reid, 6th Man of the Year in Minnesota, but is he going to put up the production like Michael Porter Jr.? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Who's going to keep Aaron Gordon off the glass? Who's going to keep Michael Porter Jr. off the glass? You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray can also rebound. They can knock down shots. A lot of shots. You feel me? The experience, playoff experience, championship pedigree experience. Minnesota ain't never been there. They're not. They never been in those moments. So we don't know how they're going to perform. We've seen Denver in these moments, and we've seen how they performed. They're the champs. You feel me? The Minnesota Timberwolves are young. The Nuggets are vets. The Minnesota Timberwolves are talented. The Denver Nuggets are talented and vets and consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's where this series is going to take a turn. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I didn't even mention Jokic versus Rudy Gobert. I promise you he don't want none of that. Rudy Gobert don't want none of Jokic. I promise you he don't, bro. He not. Man, he gonna crack that nigga and scramble this motherfucking ass, man, and eat that shit, man. He gonna crack Rudy Gobert like a fucking egg, man, and scramble that shit and eat it with his meal. I promise you, bro. He gonna put up crazy numbers against Rudy Gobert because just like we all know, Rudy Gobert don't want no issues. He don't want that. He's slender too. Jokic know that. He don't want no issues, and he's slender. Don't even try to put Karl Anthony Towns on him. He really gonna get bullied. He's slender too. Jokic might put up career numbers in this series. Playoff career numbers. Real talk. I'm serious. Like, don't be surprised. We see a 40 points or a 30-point average in this series from Jokic. Could we see average? I can see Jokic averaging a triple-double in this series. I can see it because this is what I think gonna happen. When that ball is tipped off, why not start with Jokic? That's Rudy Gobert. Why not start with him? I would every single play. We going through him. And he gonna foul you. He gonna get in foul trouble. Whoop, Karl Anthony Towns, now you the center. We gonna get you in foul trouble too, baby. And when y'all bring that double team, Caldwell Pope gonna be over there. Jamal Murray gonna be over there. Michael Porter Jr. gonna be over there. And with their consistency that they have, they're gonna win this series. You feel me? So they're gonna win the series, bro. And I got the Nuggets winning this series, and I got to win in the 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm stamping my shit right now at 6 games. Nuggets. Now listen. If Jamal Murray is not right, you know what I mean? Like, what if this series took a toll on that calf strain? He looked like he was good. He had 32. You know what I mean? I know on one layup, he came down and he kind of looked at it, was like, oh shit, let me calm down. You know what I mean? But he finished the game and still giving you production like normal Jamal Murray. So obviously it wasn't nothing too bad. It wasn't like a Giannis calf strain because obviously Giannis ain't playing. You feel me? But if this series took a toll on that, you know what I mean? Obviously with no Jamal Murray, you know what I mean? If it happens like that, think I'll take the Minnesota Timberwolves. Maybe. Yeah, the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? But as long as Jokic and Murray and they got the consistency from the others, you know what I'm saying? Because the others in Minnesota are not the others in Denver. So as long as the Denver, they got their consistency as well, you know, like they always do, I got Denver in 6, and they go to the Western Conference Finals and face the winner between well, we don't know yet because they got the Mavs and the Clippers who are tied. OKC's waiting on them, but I'm assuming if OKC, let's do it real quick. If OKC faces, let's see, just a second, hold on. Kids, man, kids, man. He got this damn fucking iPad tablet, loud the motherfucker. You feel me? I'm trying to do the show. You understand? But what was I saying? Something about the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. You feel me? But lost my train of thought. But yeah, I got the Nuggets beating the Timberwolves in 6. You know what I mean? Consistency. You know, willpower and just know how to win. You know what I mean? And it's going to. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Unless you tell me Ant-Man just gonna just go berserk one game, even still it's gonna come down to the others. You know what I mean? Unless they're having a bad night. You feel me? So yeah, I got Nuggets in 6, man. Nuggets in 6. So listen, solo dolo today. Thanks to y'all who watched and tuned in and, you know, listened to me and shit like that. You know what I mean? If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, once again, keep following, keep listening. I love you and I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. You understand me? Today is April 30th, 2024 on a Tuesday, and I will see y'all tomorrow on May 1st, 2024. We're going to be back on here tomorrow. You know what I mean? Hopefully my partner Jordan, he could pop in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get some more guests on here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some special guests on here. You know what I mean? People that you may know, you know what I mean, from Instagram and just throughout the world or whatever the case may be. So yeah, man, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? So don't keep on going through it. Keep on coming on here talking that shit. And like I said before, for you trolling ass niggas, eventually you're going to have to talk basketball. All the trolling, I'm not responding. You can tag me. You can do whatever you want to do. I got the platform right here. I'm not Facebooking you niggas. I'm not Instagramming you niggas. I'm not TikToking you niggas. We're going to YouTube this shit right here. And we're going to talk basketball. And I promise you, you're going to be singing a different tune because, listen, when your joke is over, you got to talk basketball or you got to talk football. And a lot of you niggas don't want to do that. That's why you ain't responding. That's why you comfortable behind that phone. You ain't comfortable on the screen to come out here and say the bullshit that you be spilling. You feel me? So like I said, you keep on tagging me. Go ahead. You're not getting a response, Breland. You're not getting a response, Aaron. You're not. You feel me? So like I said, man, like and subscribe to Under the Lights on YouTube. And that's the show for the day, people. And I'm gone.